do a chapter today. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I've just been prompted to do this chapter by a message I've just received from a dad that's lost his children for the last year or two. His son has already attempted suicide twice because he's so broken. Yeah, can you believe that in the last 6 months, he was just telling me, his dad, that he's very proud of his son and he's got his head down and he understands the fight ahead to see his children again. He was arrested a couple of years ago based on allegations. He was out on licence, as in he wasn't allowed, not on licence, he was out on bail. He's not allowed to go near the missus in a certain area because of the accusation. And what she did is saw him in a traffic jam 2 miles outside that area, took a photo, and then made a false allegation to the police that he had broken his bail conditions. Despite him doing amazing for 6 months, not breaking the bail conditions, doing nothing wrong but driving his car, the police arrested him last night and he's been in the cells ever since. The dad has just messaged me to say it's now 26 hours and he has no idea what's going on with his son, who had simply driven his car. Was causing no one any issue. For his ex to take a photo of him, report that to the police and say he's broke his bail shows the power and the complete brokenness of our system. No one checks anything. They just arrest, stick you in cells. Remember, there is no consequence to any allegation made by any woman to you. If your missus now rings the police and makes up any allegation at all, you will not see your children for 3 years. Like in my case, my missus on April the 15th made an allegation I smashed through a door. Despite the door being on its hinges, when the police were there, no damage to the door, nothing. I was arrested based on that. She then left, took my child to Worcester, pre-planned. I haven't seen my son for 2 years, 8 months. Despite not being found not guilty in criminal court regarding that allegation a year later, she was then allowed to make a false plea. So she's got no consequence to the fact that I've just proved her allegation false, no consequence. And then the judge allows her to make a fake plea through her solicitors. And her fake plea was, if Mr. Dean is found not guilty, can you please be aware me and his son are living in fear? Something she's never mentioned in 10 years of her life. And because of the fake plea, the judge then says, okay, what we'll do, Mr. Dean, based on the plea. So despite me proving the allegation was false, which is why I haven't seen my son, I'm now facing a fake plea. And the judge says, based on the plea, we'll hand it to family court and give you a 2-year restraining order to you and your son, to her and your son. So like in this guy's son's case, just an accusation. And this is what's so broken. And again, I mention it to MPs, TV stations, or anyone that covers anything. This is ridiculous. It's literally a woman can make any allegation and a dad won't see his son for 3 years. This is wrong and must be changed. Now, if that man's son comes out of prison tomorrow, or his cell, whatever he's in, comes out tomorrow and he commits suicide in 3 days, you know, the system will have no care. None. There is no support for dads. And it must be changed.
If you like Deano stories and you want more, and you've got stories of your own that you want told, get in contact and we can sort something out.